Hello and welcome back to my channel, Angelia Reads, and today I am sharing with you my March TBR. I have a huge stack of library books up above me. Not going to share those because I'm just going to mood read those in between the books that I own, and I have, I might do a library haul again this month. We will just see how it goes, but I do want to first share some book club books that I really want to read, and then I will just share some books that I am planning on also just mood reading in March if I get to them. So first things first is Razorblade Tears. This was the Literally Dead Book Club's pick for, why did I say January? Why did I think January? February, and I have not read this yet, but I have until the 6th to read it. That's when the live show is, so we will see if I can get this done in time. If not, I still would like to read it and maybe just rewatch the live show a couple days later. And then next is the Sugar and Spice Book Club, and they are reading Hook, Line, and Sinker for the month of March. I have already started reading it, and I'm even tabbing. My first time tabbing a book, and the colored tabs don't mean anything. It's literally just anytime there is something cute, I put a tab. I don't have a system or anything, so don't come for me for advice on annotating because I'm not that person. But I am on chapter 8 and absolutely loving it so far. This is a sequel to It Happened One Summer, and this is Piper's sister Hannah and Brendan's friend Fox, and I'm really loving it so far. And if you want to read along with the Sugar and Spice Book Club for the month of March and join in the live show, I definitely suggest you do it because this book is so good. And then the Full Moon Book Club, hosted by Jan, and then her co-host for the month is Noelle from Noelle 7 Pages. The book for March is A Special Place for Women. I got this book for Christmas, so what a perfect time and to actually pick it up instead of letting it sit on my shelves for a year or more than that, to be honest. So decided to give this a try. The Full Moon Book Club, their live show is at the full moon of every month, and I did Google it already. It is March 18th. I don't know if the live show is on that date, but usually it is on that date. So I need to not put it off until the end of the month because I obviously can't do that. So I want to make that a priority because with her book club, I do want to participate in so many of them, but then I'm like, oh crap, it's halfway through the month. I have a day or two to read the book and then I never get to it. So I want to make this book a priority since it's already on my shelf and read it along with that book club. And then I am doing my, a buddy read of Ice Planet Barbarians, and I actually even have the second one and might even jump into the second one after. I could not resist these covers any longer. So we will see what the hype is about. I am ready for it. I know it's a sci-fi smut romance series and it has a ton of books in it and I am ready for it. So I am reading this with a group of people on a Facebook group and really ready to dive into this one, and I'm sure it'll be a quick read. And I also have to read this by March 18th as well. And then as you know, as everybody knows, Bridgerton Season 2 is coming out on Netflix. I am so hyped, but I have not read the books yet. So I have book 1 here, and then I do own book 2. It is behind me. I didn't pull it out. I bought book 2 because I'm not a fan of mass market paperback. This is one that is a little bit bigger, but I just decided to buy it, and this is actually a full-size book. So I was really excited to see that. And the book 2 is the Viscount Who Loved Me, and the author is Julia Quinn. So I have started this one and hope to also read this one before the series comes out on March 25th it is. So really excited for that. And just to let you know, another Netflix TV series or series coming out based on books is a book is Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter, and I did read that in February. That's why it's not on my March TBR, so really happy that I read that. And then just some I obviously said that I really want to mood read through my library books. I also want to mood read some books on my shelf, but another book club that I did just remember is the Literally Dead Book Club and the Book Troop are reading The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley, and I will add that to the screen here. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It was a Book of the Month choice for the month of March, and I will be getting it through Book of the Month. And then I will just check one more time to see if there are any other book clubs that I am missing that I would like to participate. That is all the book clubs, but there is going to be a buddy read of Credence, and that is hosted by quite a few people here on BookTube. Amanda from Ginger Snapped Reads. There's going to be a lot. The Roomies, same group of people that Buddy read Den of Vipers, and I really want to get the physical copy of that so I can tab it up and stuff. If not, that is on Kindle Unlimited, so I will be reading that as well along with them. And then they are doing Amanda from Ginger Snapped Reads and Sarah from Shara's Shelf are doing the Kindle Unlimited readathon again, so we will see what I get through on there. I was thinking Twisted Games and Twisted Hate, maybe Hooked. I still have not read that yet, or I also need to read 5 Rounds. This is a newer book that I don't know how new it is, but it is a new to me book that I just heard of and added to my TBR. And I think that's by Nikki Castle, I believe is the author. I will obviously put a picture here. And then I just have so many Kindle books that I want to read that I will just moodway my way through the weekend. It is only a 24-hour readathon, the Friday and Saturday, but I think I like to make it just like a weekend-long readathon. And then they are also hosting with a couple other people the Let's Get Lucky readathon. That is on March 17th through the 20th. So I don't think it's a full week. It's kind of a long weekend situation again. And that is, I will put up the bingo board that they made here, and I think you can read any book. I don't think you have to read romance, but I definitely will be reading romance for that, and maybe reading the Second Ice Planet by Barbarians, and some other things maybe on my shelves or on my Kindle. I also have some romance library books checked out, so I do not have a definite TBR for that, but maybe I will make a TBR video for that too. And then a couple things on my shelf that I picked up. I have We Are the Brennans. This is another Book of the Month pick, and I got this when it was a pick. Let me see if the month is here. July. And honestly, I've been waiting for March to read this. Come on. I have got to read this in March, and it's a pretty short read. I tried to read it before, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wait a little bit longer, and what is the perfect time to actually finish it this time, actually get through it this time, is March. And then another one I picked off my shelf. This is a book that was recommended to me at the beginning of the year, and I really need to get started on that list. It is 12 books recommended to you by 12 friends. Have I read any of those books yet? No, I have not. So I have The Last House on Needless Street by Katrina Ward, and she actually just came out with a new book called Sundial, which I do have as well, but I really am that person that I like to read books in publication order if I can, and I have this, so why not read this one first? And I am really intrigued with what this book is going to be. I know there's going to be a perspective from a cat, so who knows about that. And I also forgot about one more book that I just remembered. It is the group read for the readathon, and it is I Married a Lizard Man, I believe it's called, and that is the group book for the Let's Get Lucky readathon. So that is all of my books that I plan on reading, and also all of my library books that I will mood read through. That is why I love library books. I don't have to read it. If I can't get through it in time, I can just bring it back to the library and check it out a different time when I really am in the mood for it. And that is my TBR for some options for the Kindle Unlimited readathon, and then I will share my TBR for the Let's Get Lucky readathon when it is closer to time. I just really like to make a TBR and just to point out the books that I really have to get to. So that is mainly these this month, and like I said, I have started Hook, Line, and Sinker. I also really want to get into more vlogging, so I have said that, and March I am going to make at least one vlog. If it is April and there is not a vlog uploaded on my channel, you need to get on me, because I really want to get comfortable and get to vlogging again. So I think my problem is that, like, I think, oh yeah, I need this theme and this theme. In reality, I can read whatever I want. All the vlogs don't have to be themed. So yeah, so I will definitely I'm gonna go keep reading this book, and I will get back to you later. So thank you so much for watching this video, and like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. I know my head is a little bit of a mess, just like, you know, thinking of other things randomly, but that is just how I am, and I would definitely like you to be a part of this channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!